With the sound of the bell, we begin the practice known as the body scan. The body scan is often done lying down, but it can also be done from a seated position if that's more comfortable for you, or if you're feeling particularly sleepy. Now, taking a few moments to settle into your chosen posture. This practice invites us to engage in an exploration of our bodily experience, moving our attention through the body with a receptive and curious attitude. In the course of this investigation, we may meet with physical sensations or thoughts or feelings that arise and draw our notice. A regular practice of the body scan can help us learn to be present with whatever sensation arises in the body, whether it's strong and vivid or quiet and subtle. We begin with attention to the body as a whole. What is our experience of the body at this moment? Are there any places where the body feels heavy? Any places where it feels light? Perhaps you notice places where the body feels warm. Or cool. Places where it feels tense or relaxed. Some parts of the body may seem to call for your attention, while other parts may be quieter in the background. Staying with your own sense of the body for a few moments. And now, beginning to notice the breath. Coming to this present moment with each breath in and each breath out. Gently studying the breath, perhaps observing that the air is cool as it enters the nostrils and passes through the mouth and throat. And then warm as it leaves the body with each exhalation. Noticing perhaps the quality of the breath, smooth or ragged, tense or relaxed, deep or shallow. Now following the movement of the breath deep into the body as it passes down the throat and into the chest. observing if the chest rises and falls with each breath, or the movement of the rib cage slightly in or out. Perhaps even noticing the rise and fall of the belly. With each breath in, we may feel the breath in the body, and with each breath out, perhaps allow a softening, a relaxing of any obvious tension. Following the breath up and down the torso in something like waves, inhaling as though we drew the breath gently up from the feet toward the shoulders, and exhaling in a wave of breath from the shoulders toward the feet. And as we follow the breath downward into the body from head toward toe, bringing our focus to rest in the left foot. This practice invites us to engage in observing what there is to find in each part of the foot as we pass our attention through it. What is it that we notice in the left foot? Observing first the big toe, feeling its presence, and any sensations that come to our awareness, and each of the other toes. At times we may feel no sensation, and that's okay. It's simply our experience at the moment. And now the sole of the foot, perhaps sensing the passage of air over the skin, or feeling the brush of clothing against the skin. You might become aware of some pressure where the foot touches the floor. Now focusing on the top of the foot, what is present there? And if there's no sensation, being aware of that. Moving the attention all around the left ankle, and into the left lower leg. With this inner gaze, examining the outside of the leg, or perhaps even sensing deeper into the inside of the leg. seeing if there is any sensation available of the muscles of the leg or perhaps even the bones. And breathing with this focus on whatever is present in the leg. Touch, pressure, a light pulsation, or maybe temperature. Receiving these observations with a playful curiosity, letting go of our natural tendency to judge them as pleasant or not, wanted or unwanted. They're neither good nor bad, but simply our experience at the moment. Breathing in and breathing out, bringing awareness to the left knee, examining the front of the knee and the back of the knee. Now attending to the left thigh, exploring here the large muscles that play such an active role in supporting us and our activity. Noticing if any sensation is available at the surface or deeper into the leg. Exploring now if any sensation is available in the place where the thigh bone fits into the socket of the hip. At times during the body scan, the sensation you encounter may be discomfort or even pain. If this happens, you might notice a natural inclination to turn away from discomfort, to wish it gone from our experience. Here, trying instead to bring the focus lightly to it, describing the discomfort briefly, noticing its qualities, seeing if there are any boundaries to it. Trying to remain open to the experience without judgment. Breathing in and breathing out. And when you're ready, returning to the body scan. Now with an awareness of the left leg as a whole entity, feeling its weight pressing against the floor or the chair, being present with whatever you feel in the whole leg. And with the next breath, moving the attention to the right foot. What is available to experience in this foot? Bringing to awareness the big toe, and moving through the other toes, exploring along the bottom of the foot. What is present and how do we seem to receive it? And now the top of the foot. Moving the attention all through the right ankle, into the right lower leg, noticing whatever there is to be found there. At times, we all experience distractions during the body scan. Our attention is drawn away by thoughts or feelings, and that's natural. When we notice that our attention has wandered, we can pause to observe, noticing the thoughts without judging ourselves too harshly, and then choose to return our focus to the body scan, continuing to move our inner gaze up into the right knee, the front, and the back, and on into the thigh, noticing any sensations there, inside the leg or along the surface. Sensing into the area where the thigh meets the hip. And now bringing attention to the leg in its wholeness, just as it is right now. And moving our awareness now into the pelvic area, noticing whatever is present in the hip joints and between the crests of the hip bones. Many people find that this is an area of the body where we hold tension or strain. If you experience tension as you explore across the pelvis, it's okay to stay with the sensations as you continue to breathe. Breathing in, and with the out-breath, sending some softness into the muscles and bones of the pelvis. Bringing attention to the low belly, the genital area, and the pelvic floor. At times, we might become aware of the sounds or pulsations that can accompany digestion. or other sensations of pressure that arise and pass away. And deeper now toward the back of the body, bringing awareness to where the low back and buttocks meet the floor or chair. How that feels in the body and how we receive it. We may find that certain areas of the body evoke strong feelings in us. This too is natural. In our practice, we try to observe these feelings and honor their presence, breathing with awareness to bring us back to the body, and when we're ready, returning to the body scan. Focusing now along the middle part of the abdomen, sensing in the area of the stomach, and continuing to breathe in and breathe out. You might feel the movement of the diaphragm down and up with each cycle of the breath. Following the edge of the rib cage from the front, around toward the back of the body, noticing the slight in and out motion that accompanies the breath. And behind the body, the feeling of the middle back against the floor. Whatever is present for you in the muscles and ligaments of the back, the spine. Perhaps feeling the breath in the back of the body. And circling to the front of the body now, feeling at the surface of the chest. And then deeper into the area of the lungs and the heart. Investigating gently how you know the presence of these organs, or being with the absence of sensation, if that is your experience right now. Breath by breath, noticing the sensation of air as it moves in and out of the abdomen. Bringing awareness to the breath in the upper back. Sensing around each shoulder blade. Exploring with curiosity and receptiveness whatever is present for you. And now examining the right arm, circling the upper arm, noticing any sensation at the surface, and sensing deeper. Moving awareness down through the elbow and into the forearm. Resting awareness now in the right hand, bringing into focus any sensation in the palm of the hand, and the back of the hand. Finding what there is to experience in the thumb and each finger. Coming now to the left hand, the thumb, any sensation or absence in the fingers, noting your experience of the palm of the hand, and the back of the hand. Now moving your exploration slowly up the left arm, receiving whatever you perceive in the lower arm, the elbow, and the upper arm. Breathing in and breathing out. Bringing attention to the back of the neck and the back of the head. What can we observe in the scalp or in the skull? You may perhaps feel the weight of the head pressed into the floor, or even sense the weight of the hair. Is there a sense of what lies deeper within the skull? And along the sides of the head, perhaps finding sensation inside the ears or along their outside edges. And the ears hearing in this moment. Bringing awareness along the top of the head, the crown, and into the forehead area, noticing what there is to find there. How do we experience the presence of our eyes? And the nose? Sensing the inside of the mouth, the roof of the mouth, the teeth, the tongue, the lips, and the jaw. And now bringing attention to your sense of the whole body. Perhaps with awareness to the whole surface of the body, the boundary of the skin, and inside the container of skin, filling the body with awareness. And as this body scan draws to a close, you might extend to yourself a nod of thanks for paying attention to your experience in this way. Perhaps you can carry something of the body scan with you into your daily life, meeting more of your experiences with receptive attention and a willingness to be present for each moment as it unfolds.